Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all had an amazing day. Today's video is a February TBR. So I've already pre-selected the books that I'm going to be reading this month, and I'm just going to share them with you very briefly. So when I did my January video, I did say that I had asked my lovely friend Nikki to select 12 numbers between 1 and 50. That would help me choose a book of the month for each month of the year. And February's book was Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmerer. And I talked about this one with Nikki recently because the third book has just come out and I had pre-ordered it and it got delivered last week. And I sent her a picture and was like, look what arrived today. And she said that she'd also got the same one. So we have agreed to read Defy the Night as part of our buddy read for February. And I am ecstatic. I can't wait to delve back into this world. I really enjoyed it the first time round, and the reason we're rereading it is because to get to the second and third one, which I haven't read yet, I feel like I need to re-immerse myself back in this first book. So basically it's kind of a Robin Hood retelling. It follows Tessa Cade, who is just delightful as a main character. And yes, I have the second and third book, which are Defend the Dawn and Destroy the Day. And they both came out September 2023. No, it might even been 2022. I can't remember when the second one came out, but the third one came out recently. I got it literally last week. And I'd meant to read it and I never got round to it. So now that I have all three, it's time for a buddy read. So it says, in a kingdom where sickness stalks the streets and only the richest can afford a cure, King Harristan and his brother Prince Coric are forced to rule with an iron fist. Tessa Cade is a masked outlaw marked for death, but she likes it that way. Together with the mysterious handsome Weston, she robs from the rich to help the poor, distributing medicine to those who need it most. As it becomes clear that the only way to save her people is to assassinate the king, Tessa faces a deadly mission that will take her to the dark heart of the kingdom and force her to work with the very people she intended to destroy. It's incredible. If you haven't read it, you should read it. It's really good. You could buddy read along with us if you want to. I think everybody should read it. So there's that one. I have put in 4 extra books. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out, being that February only has 28 days. But nevertheless, we are going to try, because I have done pretty well, to be fair, with January's books. I'm just going to put that out there. Obviously, you don't know how well I've done yet, but I've done pretty well. So yes, I'm putting them in. If I don't read them, then they will either go back on the shelf for another month for me to reselect, or I will just continue on with them in March and have them as a March pick instead. But these are the 4. So the first one is The Dig by John Preston. I did talk about this one. I think I spoke about all of them, to be fair, in my selection of books. But I'm going to talk about it again. Why not? So this one is basically about Sutton Hoo. If you're from Suffolk or around Suffolk, or you kind of know anything archaeological based, you might know about Sutton Hoo. I really want to go, but I haven't been yet. So that is on my list to go and have a look. But it just says, summer 1939, while Britain is busy preparing for war on farmland around Sutton Hoo House in sleepy Suffolk, Mrs. Pretty has asked local archaeologist Basil Brown to excavate the enormous earth mounds on her land. And what Basil finds proves earth-shattering. His discovery brings an invasion of academics and busybodies from London. Each wants to run the dig and no one wants Basil or Mrs. Pretty around. Peggy, newly married to her university teacher, surprises everyone by making the first discovery of fabulous treasure. But away from the dig, her world is falling to pieces. Why is her husband behaving so coldly towards her? While the clouds of war thicken above and jealousy vies with ambition to muddy everything below, a battle for the right to unearth an invader from another age begins in earnest. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this book. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're gonna read it and we're gonna see. I really enjoyed the program on Netflix about it, and I could probably watch it again, to be fair. But yes, we're gonna give it a try. Next up, I have the second book in the Vampire Academy series. Me and Nikki were buddy reading these, but I'm going to continue on without her because I know she's got quite a stack to read. So this is the second one, Frostbite, and yeah, I'm excited to get to it. I can't really tell you anything about it. Sorry, clear my throat. I can't really tell you anything about it because that would kind of give away stuff from the first book. But I haven't read these since I was at college, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Next up is One Night on the Island by Josie Silver. One night, one cottage, two strangers. I'm not sure how I'm going to enjoy this one. I didn't continue on with One Day in December, so this might end up being a DNF for me. I'm hoping not, but we'll give it a go. So it just says, Cleo writes about love stories every day. She just isn't living one of her own. When the editor of her dating column asks her to marry herself on a remote Irish island, a sensational piece to mark Cleo's 30th birthday, Cleo agrees. She's alone but not lonely, right? She can handle a solo adventure. Cleo arrives at her luxury cabin to find a tall, dark, stubborn American who insists it's actually his. Mac refuses to leave and Cleo won't budge either. With a storm fast approaching, they reluctantly hunker down together. It's just one night after all. But what if One Night on the Island is just the beginning? So yeah, I'm not sure. We're going to give it a go. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that we enjoy it. But yeah, we'll see. And then next up, this one has been on my shelf for a little bit too long and I'm fed up with it. So I really wanted to read this a while ago and never got round to it. And then I asked for the second and third book for Christmas from some of my family. And I got them. I know the fourth book's just come out as well. So this is my kick up the butt to put it on February's TBR. It's Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. I hope that's how it's pronounced. But it just says, in a small back alley in Tokyo, there is a cafe which has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. But this coffee shop offers its customers a unique experience, the chance to travel back in time. In Before the Coffee Gets Cold, we meet 4 visitors, each of whom is hoping to make use of the cafe's time-travelling offer, in order to confront the lover who left them, receive a letter from their husband whose memory has begun to fade, see their sister one last time, and meet the daughter they never got the chance to know. But the journey into the past does not come without risks. Customers must sit in a particular seat, they cannot leave the cafe, and finally they must return to the present before the coffee gets cold. So yeah, I'm very excited to get to this one. And it's been sat waiting for too long, so it is time. But yeah, they are the 5 books that I have selected for my TBR in February. If you have read any of these and you would like to give me your thoughts, then I would love to hear them. Preferably spoiler free would be fab, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I am very excited about these. This one specifically, and then this one probably, then this one. But yeah, I'm excited to get to them. I can't wait to share my thoughts and feelings with you at the end of the month and let you know how I'm feeling about them. So yeah, that's everything for me. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.